Let me ask you a question. What's stopping you from finally starting your YouTube channel? If the answer is, I don't know how to edit my videos, then I think I have something for you. What's up, y'all? Welcome to In Essence, where I'm starting my financial freedom dream from scratch, and I'm waiting on you to build your dream with me. Whether you've already gotten started, but you want to improve the quality of your channel, or you haven't started yet because you just don't know what to do, I'm here. I'm going to walk you through how to edit your YouTube videos using Canva from start to finish. There's a few popular editing platforms out there, but I like that I don't have to jump from program to program in order to get my final product. I do everything in Canva, so it's kind of like an all-in-one for me. And before you ask, yes, I'm using Canva Pro. I just feel like a lot of the features that I have access to are really worth my subscription. Now, can you do this on Canva for free? Yes, you can. Just obviously there will be some features that are limited to you because you have the free version, but you can definitely make it work. So you know how I do. Let's not waste any time. Get your notebook. We're jumping right in. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is create a blank video. And then you're going to upload your footage. So you usually press the Upload tab and then the Upload Files button to grab the footage from your device. But I already went ahead and uploaded my footage. So I'm going to add it to this page. Now, a nice feature I like is the zoom, where you can zoom in on a page like this. Or you can zoom in and out on a thumbnail, which is great if you have a longer set of footage that you need to condense. So I'm going to add a page and then add a video to each page. And next, I'm going to right click on each video and select the Set Video as Background. Now, this video is comprehensive, especially for those who are unfamiliar with the editing process altogether. But if you have a few skills and you just need a few tips, definitely use those chapters to pick where you want to be. And I'm also leaving the big ideas on the top of the screen so that as you're fast forwarding through, you'll know where I am. And it's time to review and trim. Now, when you're going through footage, you have to watch it over and over and over, even though you'll definitely be sick of it, but it's very necessary to make sure that your content comes out right. And then I'm going to trim the video all the way up until I think I start talking about something that's necessary. I'm going to be splitting these pages by pressing the letter S on the keyboard, and that will split your footage up into different sections. Hey guys, welcome to my ABC channel where I'm going to go through the ABCs with you. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to split it right here. Where I'm going to go through the ABCs with you. And then I'm going to trim it back right at the end of that sentence. So now that's my first section. Hey guys, welcome to my ABC channel where I'm going to go through the ABCs with you. So first thing I'm going to do is okay, so I'm going to split this here and get rid of this section. Now, what I usually do while editing is I utilize the hide page where you can just kind of hide the footage, and I slip them all into the back of the video just in case I want to use them later. But for this section, I know I definitely want to delete it. The first thing I'm going to do is go through my ABCs with you. Let's get started. A, B, C. Okay, so I'm definitely dramatizing it, but it's not too far off from what my actual footage looks like when I get distracted. The first thing I'm going to do is go through my ABCs with you. Let's get started. A, B, C. Okay, going to split this section and get rid of all the blank stares. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And now we're going to work on some transitions. Transitions are great, especially if you're trying to edit in such a way that it looks like you're continuously talking, which is great if you're teaching or telling your story or vlogging or just spend a lot of time in front of the camera. So you can see there's a bunch of different options, but I'm going to go with my favorite option, which is match and move. For me, it just creates the best flow. So you can adjust it, and then we need to preview. To go through the ABCs with you. The first thing I'm going to do is go through my ABCs. All right, I like that. So now I'm going to add another transition in between these two pages. Do is go through my ABCs with you. A, B, C. Hey guys, welcome to my ABC channel where I'm going to go through the ABCs with you. The first thing I'm going to do is go through my ABCs with you. A, B, C. Okay, perfect. D. We have our first little intro section. Dog starts with D, and dogs make all sounds. No, that's not right. Dog. All right, so I'm going to zoom in to around 100 and start to pull out my next section. No, that's not right. Dog starts with D, and dogs make all different kinds of barking noises. They can have small barks or big barks. Anything really. Dogs can have different kinds of barks. They can be really loud or they can be really soft. All right, so I'm going to trim that out. Looking down is actually something I do a lot in my video footage because I usually have notes that I'm reading. So I like to trim that out. Dogs can have different kinds of barks. They can be really loud or they can be really soft. What kind of dogs do you like? Okay, so these are the next sections we're going to work with. With D, and dogs make all different kinds of barking noises. I'm going to get rid of this middle one. Barks or big barks. Dogs can have different kinds of barks. They can be really loud or they can be really soft. What kind of dogs do you like? Okay, so for this next feature is going to be something that can be pretty useful when doing your video editing. So I'm going to right click on this video and I'm going to detach it from the background. And then we're going to put it in a frame. Frames are a great way to keep yourself on camera at the same time while also having something else go on the page. So I'm going to search for frame. And frames are where you can slide pictures or videos right into it and they'll fit it right to this exact size. So this one doesn't really fit, doesn't look nice. I'm going to detach the video and delete the frame and select one that I like. I usually go for the circle ones all the time. I just feel like they look the best when I'm doing my editing. But as you can see, there are a bunch of different ones, like this computer screen. You can see it fits your image or video right in. And then if you see a color palette up here at the top, that means you can change the colors, which is pretty cool. So it's pretty customizable, but that's also not the frame I'm looking for. So I'm going to detach and delete that frame. Okay, so I'm going to place myself in the circle and I'm going to drag myself into the corner and resize a little bit. So this is a great opportunity to now add your B-roll footage, which as you can see, it's footage that just adds to your story. So maybe it's you doing something else at the same time and you want to talk about it, but show yourself doing that on screen. So since I'm talking about dogs at the moment, I'm going to search for dogs and I'm going to select the dog video. You'd probably just use your own footage, but just for example. And as you can see, most of these choices are for Pro. So you can filter things out for free if you're on a free account, which is pretty useful. And you can see there's also a good selection here. But I'm going to be using the Pro because that's what I pay for every month. Okay, so this dog looks cute. Going to add him onto the screen. This is a great feature maybe if you have a cooking video and you're showing how you chop the vegetables or something and you want to talk about the steps. Dog starts with D, and dogs make all different kinds of barking noises. They can have small barks or big barks. Dog starts with, and as you can hear, it started to repeat itself. And that's because this clip right here is 9 seconds long, but the B-roll that I placed is 11 seconds long. So you do have the option to click on a video and trim it to any size that you want. So I'm going to make it 9 seconds just like my video so it doesn't repeat itself. Dog starts with D, and dogs make all different kinds of barking noises. They can have small barks or big barks. So perfect. And you can also press on the video and turn off the video looping itself also. So I'm going to add another transition in between this page and the next. Always preview everything you do. They can have small barks or big barks. Dogs can have different kinds of barks. They can be really loud or they can be really soft. Okay, great. And now I'm going to show you a really cool feature, which is called extracting the audio. So I'm going to detach this video from the background, right click again, and then extract the audio, and it will pull out all the audio from the footage. So you see I've pulled it out. I'm going to delete my video, but the audio still remains. Dogs can have different kinds of barks. They can be really loud. So this is great if you want to narrate something as you're showing your B-roll on the screen, or you can even add graphics and text. So I'm going to click on the text tab, and as you can see, there's a bunch of different customizable templates that you can choose from, but I'm just going to add a text box. I'm going to add this list of dog breeds that I got off of Google. And this is a great opportunity to kind of just play around with whatever you have going on screen. So I'm going to go back to the Elements tab. And instead of videos, I'm going to select graphics. Lots and lots of choices. I'm just going to pick a few dogs I think are cute. And then you can resize and place things anywhere you please. This is great if you want to show maybe screenshots, or you want to upload a document, or maybe you have a recipe that you want to show and you just want to talk about it instead of appearing on screen. I receive a lot of questions about having faceless channels. So this is also an opportunity for that using your voiceover. So I just type page elements in the search. And I'm just adding things to the corners just to finish this page off. You can see the color palette. So remember, that means you are able to change the color. And then you'll just kind of do what you want on this page. Let's preview. Barks or big barks. Dogs can have different kinds of barks. They can be really loud or they can be really soft. What kind of dogs do you like? Okay, I'm going to pop this to 100. It took me all the way back to the beginning, but all you have to do is find the black line that'll tell you where you are currently. And I'm going to split right there because I can see I was not on screen. If you remember what I said in this video of mine, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But in this video, I was talking all about the ABCs and how they were very important to the English language. Okay, I'm going to split this section out and then delete this page. And I'm going to show you a feature that I love to use, which is referencing another video of yours in your own video. So you would go to the uploads to grab it from your device, but I keep a lot of my videos in Canva, so I'm just going to pick a random clip from my watch hours video. And I added 2 by mistake, going to delete this one. And then you can play with the settings. You can mute the videos, turn the volume up and down, adjust the transparency. Really, I advise you to just click through all of the buttons, see what all the options are for you. Some may be really useful to your channel. All right, I'm going to resize this little clip. And I muted it because I don't want them both playing at the same time. So then here's where you change the video speed, which is awesome, especially if you maybe have a hair channel where you're showing how to do hair and you don't want it in real time, or you're trying to speed up some footage of yours. Maybe you have a van life video and you're driving or you're walking somewhere and you don't want that in real time. So I'm going to place this video in a frame. And let's preview. If you remember what I said in this video of mine, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But in this video, I was talking. Okay, looks great. Now let's talk about show timing. So for show timing, you would right click on the video, select show timing, and then you can adjust when you want that video to enter and or leave the screen. So I'm going to have it enter here. Video of mine. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But in this, and then I'm going to drag to where I want it to end. And then we're going to use the animate button. There's a lot of great options in animate. So these are different ways that your elements can appear on the screen. Lots of nice choices. I'm going to be using the tumble animation. And anytime you click on the animation, you do have some options to adjust how it enters and exits, how it just enters, or how it just exits. Then you can reverse the exit animation so it can leave the way it came. And then you can adjust the intensity. All right, let's check it out. If you remember what I said in this video of mine, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But in this video, I was talking all about the ABCs and how they were very important to the English language. So now I'm going to condense everything back down, and let's wrap this up and find the end of this video. Video from a clip. And that's the end of my ABCs. Hope you come back and visit me soon. Bye. Perfect. So I'm going to use that as the ending. And I'm going to delete everything in between that I do not need and do not want. Now remember what I told you in my watch hours video about those. Now remember what I told you in my watch hours video about those outros. Keeping them very minimal or not using them at all. And so let's clean up all of this footage. And then I need to go back to my B-roll and select hide timing to get rid of that section. And then any amount of text that you put will automatically change the title if you didn't already make one. So I'm going to get rid of this and title it Edit 101. So now let's talk about the pre-made templates that Canva already comes with. Really, really great features. Fits a variety of different niches. So I'm going to add a page, drag it to the front, and explore some of these pre-made templates to use. All templates are customizable. They sometimes come with several pages. You can choose to apply all of them, or you can choose one or two pages out of each. I'm just going to go with this intro page. Nice. And you can change the text to whatever you please. And then you see there's videos in here, which you can swap out for your own B-roll footage. I'm going to add another page. You can just select whatever you want. Really great feature to play around with and really make it yours. Some of them even come with music. Like the entire setup is really here for you. So now let's add a transition in between this intro card and the start of the video. I'm not going to use match and move. I'm going to go with something different. Flow looks nice. Hey guys, welcome to my A, B. So now let's talk about adding sound effects. So since I'm doing the ABCs, I'm going to look for some ABC graphics. Lots of different options. Once you choose one that you like, you'll see magic recommendations pop up. And that definitely helps so you can get some things of similar style or created by the same author. You can also press these three dots and see who created it and go to their page. And then it'll kind of give you everything that you want from them if you're looking to have things in the same style, which is great. But I'm going to stick with ABC for now. And then you see that color palette up there, so you know what that means. And then you can adjust things on the screen, and you'll see it has these guidelines of when you adjust, so you can make things even if you like. So just playing around with the color change, but I like what they already have. Then I'm going to right click, press show timing, and I can adjust the timing of each individual graphic on the page, which is great. But something else I can do is hold down the shift button, select all of my graphics, and group them together. And now they've all become one graphic. So anything that I adjust, the adjustments will be made to everything at the same time. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the Elements tab. I'm going to type in sound effects. And then I'm going to scroll over to the audio tab where you will then see lots of different choices. These are not quite what I'm looking for. I'm going to take the S off, see if it makes a difference. Yeah, so let's preview some of these sound effects. And you can see some are pro and some are free. Okay, I like the dramatic chord string. So you're going to drag your black line to where you want the sound effect to start. And when you click on the sound effect, it will drop in right where you want it to. You can move it all along the page too if you like. B. So let's preview. C. D. Nice. So that's a fun way to keep your audience engaged because good editing can also bring you some more subscribers and increase your watch hours. I'm going to play around with adding text from a pre-made template. Let's go with this one. And it's so great to have so many different options. So I'm going to say follow along. You're going to follow along with the ABCs. And it's great to add little things like this to your channel, especially if you're doing maybe a workout channel where you want people to follow along, or a lesson plan where you want someone to pay attention to a key point. ABCs with you. A, B, C, D. Okay, great. So I'm going to condense everything back down, and then let's add some Canva music. So back to elements. You can type in the kind of music that you're looking for. It'll give you some options, also some suggestions with the tabs. I like using the suggestions sometimes. And then you'll see lots of music to choose from. Hey guys, welcome to my ABC channel where I'm going to go through the ABCs with you. The same way you can split videos into sections, you can also split audio. So I'm going to split this audio track right here. And this is great if you maybe want to have it play at a certain volume for your intro. So you're going to select it, and then you're going to click on audio effects. In here, you can fade the songs in and out. Maybe you want them to start off louder and then fade to softly. Maybe you want them to start out at a certain volume and then fade out as you begin to talk. That's something I do on most all of my videos with my intro music. Or if you want music playing in the background, you can adjust the volume to make it very low in the background. Hey guys, welcome to my ABC channel where I'm going to go through the ABCs with you. The first thing I'm going to do is go through my Hey guys, welcome to my ABC channel where I'm going to go through the ABCs with you. The first thing I'm going to do is go through my ABCs with you. A, B, C. So you might have noticed when looking at the music tracks, a lot of them were for pro. So you might not like that if you're trying to work on the free account, or maybe you just don't like the choices. So what you're going to do is head on over to your YouTube studio, and then there is a selection called Creator Music. And there's lots of options for music that you can purchase a license for, but I like to use the free. But I like to use the free music. So if you press on View Usage Details, it gives you a breakdown for any concerns you might have about monetization or the length of the license. It's a really good feature. So you just preview some of the music and make a choice. Okay, so then I'm going to download this track. But I did not want any vocals in there, so I'm going to select the vocals filter and select instrumental only. And then when you see the little piano icon, that means it's an instrumental. So let's pick an instrumental instead. A little dramatic, but let's go with it. You're going to head back to Canva. And then you're going to go to the Uploads tab so that you can upload this track to your video. So let's get rid of that one. All right, and when it's done downloading, you're going to select the track and it will be added into your footage. Hey guys, when you go to download, you might see something that says connect your social accounts, and that will appear if you are using sound effects or music from Canva. You're going to connect your YouTube account to your Canva account so that when you upload your videos onto YouTube, you will not face any issues with copyright claims or content claims. Ask me how I know. So in the bottom right corner of your Canva screen, there are two arrows that are pointing outwards. You can use those to do a full screen preview of your footage. And now we're going to download. So you're going to press the share button, select download, and I always move it up to the highest quality. So my ultimate final step is for you to open up Canva right now and get started on your editing. No more excuses. Can't wait to see your content.